What if the most feared man on earth wasn't the evil Achiol? What if Dr. Doom, the tyrant of Latveria, was never the villain the world claimed him to be, but the only one brave enough to save it his own way? Because in his mind, chaos is freedom, and freedom destroys. Long before the Iron Mask, before the title Doom, there was only Victor von Doom, a boy born among the ashes of war. His mother was taken by demons. His father died running from soldiers. And the world taught Victor one lesson: mercy is a weakness the powerful exploit. He studied science, sorcery, and strategy, not to rule, but to protect. He saw kings fail, heroes argue, governments crumble. He watched so-called saviors destroy nations in the name of justice. So he made a vow: if no one else can bring order to the world, I will. Years later, when he forged the mask that hid his scars, he also forged an idea, a new kind of rule. Not democracy, not tyranny, but controlled peace. A system where one mind, one will, ends the endless noise of human chaos. Latveria became his experiment, and somehow it worked. No hunger, no poverty, no crime. Every citizen fed, every child educated, every street safe. They feared their king. Yes, but they never starved. Reporters called him a dictator, but the people whispered, another word, savior. When the Avengers accused him of oppression, Doom only replied, your freedom breeds corruption. My rule breeds peace. Which would you prefer? He didn't rule for applause. He ruled because someone had to. While heroes argued in courtrooms, Doom cured diseases. While others debated morality, Doom built hospitals. While gods fought among the stars, Doom made sure his people slept safely beneath them. And somewhere between right and wrong, the world began to wonder. Is he really the villain, or just the only adult left in the room? But peace has a price. For every life Doom saved, freedom was erased. For every cure he created, a voice was silenced. He monitored every heartbeat in his nation, controlled every broadcast, censored every thought that could spark rebellion. He gave his people paradise and took away the choice to leave it. Still, when aliens invaded Earth, when demons rose again, when even the Avengers failed, Doom stood alone, and he won. He saved the same world that called him a monster, and when they begged him to lead, he simply said, you already rejected perfection once. You won't get the chance again. Behind that mask, there's no madness, only logic sharpened by pain. He looks at heroes and sees children playing with power they don't understand. He looks at humanity and sees a species begging for order. So he offers them what they secretly desire: security, structure, direction. He doesn't ask for worship, only obedience, and deep part of us agrees with him, because a world run by Doom is terrifying, but it works. No corruption, no poverty, no chaos, just silence and progress. Every hero defines himself against Doom. Red Richard sees him as the reflection of what he could have been: genius without humility. Tony Stark sees a version of himself that never stopped playing God. And T'Challa, the Black Panther, sees a monarch who traded compassion for control. But Doom sees something else. He sees their hesitation, their endless need for permission, their addiction to ideals that never deliver results. He doesn't hate them. He pities them. In one of his journals, Doom once wrote, "The world doesn't need heroes. It needs architects." To him, the Avengers save people from danger, but Doom saves them from themselves. Even perfection cannot last forever. One rebellion, one spark, one act of human defiance, and Latveria burned. The people he protected rose against him, shouting for freedom they didn't understand. And when Doom's palace fell, when the mass cracked, he didn't scream, he only whispered, "So be it. You wanted your chaos. Now drown in it." For years he disappeared. No throne, no soldiers, no glory. Just a broken man walking among the ruins of his own dream. Yet history has a cruel sense of humor, because every time the world collapsed, economic crisis, alien invasion, multiversal war, people found themselves asking the same question: where is Doom? Because deep down, they knew the world was safer when he was watching. And then, one night, the sky over Latveria burned blue again. Satellites detected energy waves matching Doom's signature. Within hours, the borders sealed, and a new message broadcast across the planet. I offered you peace. You chose chaos. I return not as ruler, but as cure. The world panicked. Heroes assembled. But the people of Latveria, they cheered. Because in the end, they remembered what peace felt like. And they knew Doom's order, however cold, was better than the world's endless noise. Is he wrong? Is he right? Or is he simply proof that morality dies? When logic wins, every society wants peace until someone strong enough to enforce it appears. Then they call him tyrant. Doom is both savior and monster, hero and villain, father and God. He builds a perfect world not for power, but to end suffering. And maybe that's the scariest truth of all, that the only way to save humanity is to take its freedom. In an alternate timeline, one the heroes never saw, Doom rules the entire planet. No war, no disease, no hunger. Every mind connected to a central AI of his own creation, a world united under one law. There shall be no chaos. And for the first time in human history, peace endures. Children laugh under artificial skies. Cities float above oceans. Humanity thrives. But as Doom walks alone through his perfect empire, he looks up at the stars and whispers. Because even gods crave someone to disagree with them. Perfection is lonely. When historians of the multiverse look back on Earth, they will see two types of rulers: those who promised peace and one who delivered it. Doom never sought love. He sought results, and in his pursuit of absolute order, he proved something no hero ever dared to admit, that sometimes, to truly save the world, you must be willing to own it. So, was he a tyrant? Or was he simply the only man brave enough to do what the heroes never could? Maybe the question isn't who is Dr. Doom. Maybe it's how long until the world needs him again.